Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you are welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Today I will be filming my very first chit chat video, and the reason why I decided to film a chit chat video is because I've been talking to one of my patients at work for the past 2 weeks. She's been going through so much. She lost a loved one due to the virus. She lost her job, and she also has kids. So for the past 2 weeks that I've been talking to her, I've seen tremendous improvement, and I just really wanted to bring that conversation here over to my channel and share with you some of the things that I have encouraged her to do, which are really helping her. This virus has taken away over 211,000 people. If you haven't lost a loved one due to the virus, you know someone who has, or you have seen on TV exactly what is happening. You have probably lost someone due to something else during this time, which is where I come in. I lost my niece during this time, and it has been very, very difficult. But I'm here to share with you guys that for those that have lost loved ones, you are not by yourself. We are all in this together. I know it is so difficult, but we have to find a way to cope with the loss and keep pressing forward. One of the things that I do to be able to cope with the loss is that I lean onto my prayers. I pray for my niece wherever she is, that may she rest in peace. I also pray for all of the 211,000 people that we have lost, that may they also rest in peace. She was just so precious, so young for us to lose her at this time. I pray for all of us that we are still here today, because it is only by the grace of God that we are here. We didn't do anything special to be here today. It is by His grace. Sometimes I'm so broken down to pray. What do? I listen to some sort of Christian music, and you would not believe how much listening to Christian music will uplift you. So if you can't do anything, listen to some music. In the Bible, somewhere in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says there's a time for everything. There's a time to be born, and there's a time to die. There's a time for sorrow, and there's a time for joy. There's a time for mourning, and there's a time for dancing. There's a time to be silent, and there's a time to talk. There's time to love, and there's time to hate. There is time for war, and there's time for peace. I believe that this time is a time for mourning, and there's going to be a time of dancing. And if we hang on to our faith, we are going to be dancing together. It is going to be okay. 211,000 people to have gone. It is not a small number. And we are still able to wake up every day. We just have to keep thanking God for what He is doing in our lives. A lot of people have also lost their jobs. For those that are working, they are probably not working enough hours. So if you've lost your job, your finances are going to go down. So what can we do to save in the area of finances? You want to go ahead and revisit your finances. You want to go ahead and look at your expenditures and see exactly where you can cut back. One thing that I've done in the past is that there are certain things that I had on auto pay. So every month, the payment would just go through. But when I was looking into my account a couple of days ago, I realized something that I want to tell you guys so that you guys can be aware of it. I noticed that my gym had been charging me since the month of June. And before the virus started, I had just enrolled my daughter at the gym so we can work out together. So now they're charging me for 2 memberships. So I called the gym and I said, I noticed that you guys are, charging me for coming to the gym, and I haven't been able to come in, and the virus is still here. So what's going on? So the sales rep told me that They had clearance to open up the gym, and they sent out letters to each and everyone telling them that the gym was going to be opening up in June. So that's why they reactivated my auto payment. I told them, I said, no, I'm not coming to the gym anytime soon. Go ahead and refund me because I'm not coming to the gym. He told me, oh no, they were not going to refund me back. I should be responsible because they did send me a letter and I never responded to it. I told him, I said, no, I'm not going to be responsible for it. We kept going back and forth. At some point, he said, maybe I should pay half of the expenditures and he's going to pay half as well. I told him, I said, I'm not going to even pay a dime. And the question that I asked him that I think it just clicked in his brains was that over 211,000 people have died. How are you sure I'm not among one of those people? That you just activated my account and you've been charging me for a few months. For a quick moment, he took a deep breath. He said, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and do all the refunds. So you want to go ahead and check on all your accounts that you had an auto pay. If you were receiving services that were on auto pay, you want to go ahead and visit that, because what I've realized is that they may turn on their services, and even though you are not getting those services, they will be charging your account. So you want to make sure you pay attention to that. One thing that I did, which I saved a lot of money on, was calling my cable company. I had so many cable channels that I wasn't watching. I think I only watched about 5 channels or something like that. I was able to reduce those channels to just what we needed, and I was able to save some money in that area. So you want to go ahead and look at all of your bills and see exactly how you can reduce them. On your telephone bill, you can also go ahead and call your telephone company and see if they have better programs that are cheaper than what you've already had before. That will also help you out. I know in the past I've talked to friends about trying to eat healthy, and some of my friends have said that, you know what, eating healthy is very expensive. And I'm here to tell you that no, it is not. We spend a lot of money on food, but I'm here to tell you that when you go shopping for food and you go into the produce department, you can buy so much for little when you buy vegetables and fruits and healthy stuff. You realize that you spend less money buying fresh produce, veggies, and also fruits as compared to buying processed and canned foods. So you want to really take your time and look at that. Now that a lot of people are losing their jobs, what can you do to try to bring in income? I know a lot of you guys are talented and a lot of you guys have amazing hobbies. So you want to go ahead and visit your hobbies. You might have hobbies that, you know, if you spend a little bit of time investing in your hobbies, now that you are now working, you'll be able to bring in some income just by doing that. A lot of people are so depressed right now. And something I'm going to tell you is that if you feel like you can't wake up in the morning, you can't eat, you are just down, or you feel like you are depressed, guess what? Speak to your healthcare provider. Call your healthcare provider, tell them exactly what's going on with you. They'll be able to help you guys. They'll be able to help you out. They might have programs or activities that they can refer you to, or facilities that can really help you in so many different ways. So you want to go ahead and speak to someone. One other person that you can really talk to is your pastor, or you can talk to the elders in your church. What I've realized that when you talk to the elders and the pastor in your church, they can help you tremendously, especially helping you out with your food and daily supplies, you know, things like that. The church can really help you out a lot. So you want to talk to them. You want to talk to your family members and friends. You know, I feel like they can also uplift you up. People that can bring your spirit up. They can make you feel happy about something. You want to talk to people that are going to uplift your spirit, that are going to make you feel happy. They are going to make you see the good of tomorrow. They are going to make you feel like today it's what it is, but tomorrow is going to be better. If you have friends or family members that are just going to be negative about everything that's happening, you want to go ahead and stay away from that conversation. So these are some of the things that you can basically try to do that can help you out during this whole process. And one thing that I really want to emphasize on is that let us listen to the scientists. Let's follow what they are telling us to do. Let's continue to wear a mask. Let's continue washing our hands. And let's continue to practice social distancing. If we keep doing a little bit of everything, I believe that, you know what, we are all going to be okay as time comes up. Like I say, there's a time for mourning and there's a time for dancing. And that time for dancing is coming anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Join my YouTube family and also hit onto that notification bell so every single time I upload a video, you will get that notification. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.